Do you find that major infrastructure projects make a meaningful difference to whether it's a good investment for your portfolio or not? So at the moment, the Badgerry Creek Airport's being built in southwestern Sydney. So would you think that something that major would have a useful effect on making it a better investment?
Yes, but not in the way that you would think, right? So psychographics matter much more to property markets than any of the other stuff do, right? So, for example, let's take Bondi, Vaucluse, eastern suburbs kind of area of Sydney. Property prices grow pretty well there, right? Yep.
Yes.
So there are no new infrastructure projects happening there.
No.
None.
No, not unless you're going to knock down some houses.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but there's no new jobs. There's no nothing. Nothing has changed, right? Nothing has changed. The only thing that drives those prices is psychographics, desirability, the sense of status, the feeling you want to move up in the world, lifestyle, all of these other kind of things, all these softer things that are way harder to measure. Now, interestingly, we've actually been doing a lot of scientific analysis on the impact of projects in areas. And it is we totally expected to find that it was like some kind of like really direct correlation. Like, I don't know, if you had $1 billion worth of investment in an area, then an area would go up by X%. We expected to find something like that. Or if a hospital went into an area, then you would get 10% growth. And if a road went into an area, you get 5% growth. There's something like that. We expected to find some direct correlation between those kind of things. And what we found was that there is no direct correlation, right? So it's really, really, really complex, and we're still trying to decode that specific part of it. Broadly speaking, when you have capital that flows into an area and there is surplus capital floating around in that market, that drives prosperity, right? So if we take a different example, if we go take a regional center, let's just say $100 million of fresh capital pumps into that area. Could be people who have moved to the area, they're getting higher wages, and there's new money that's come into the area. People are going to spend that money locally. They're going to spend it in the shops. The shop owners are going to make more money. They're going to want to buy a new car from the local car dealer, blah, 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 blah. And it becomes circular. Those economies get stimulated. There's all that kind of stuff that goes on. So all of that is, broadly speaking, true, right? But different. It's very hard you can't specifically say, because a certain piece of infrastructure is going into an area that is going to mean a certain thing. Really depends on the psychographics, because in an area where there could be a bigger psychographic impact of putting in a hospital than in one area than in another. And so you can find examples where hospitals, for example, have created loads of growth. You can find other areas where a new hospital has gone in and prices have actually gone down. And probably it's not because of the hospital. It's probably just because the hospital didn't really matter in the psychographic profile of the people that are there.